76. We'll start off by saying that I do really love this game. I mean, I put so much time into this game that I really enjoy it. We'll be starting off in the vault.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation.
I love these cinematics.
July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
You know, one of the things I love about all the Fallout games is like the opening scenes are always so good. Especially this one.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Okay, so now we get to make our character.
But it's time to get up and get out there.
Alright.
We've been locked away long enough.
Let's see what type of face we're going to use as our base for our character.
Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
Oh, I like this one.
But you all share one very important trait.
Okay.
You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
With sun-kissed. Okay. Now let's change the style of hair. I love games that have like character creation. Lets you like really you know, find the type of character that you want here. I think I'm gonna go with a short hair on this character. I kinda like this one, the no nonsense. Just want to take a look at the other hairstyles here. Yeah, I think that's the one we're going to go with. It's no nonsense. Now we can pick a color. I think I'm going to go with purple. Yeah. Okay. And I think I'm going to go with the light green eyes for her. There we go. already like her face as it is, so now we go to extras. We can do makeup. I think we'll just go with a gloss. I already kind of like the eyeliner that she has. Actually, might do this lower one. I don't know. Maybe? Yeah. I'll probably do that one. I think I'm going to do some eyeshadow too. We'll do this one, but we're going to change the color of it. Maybe that color? I think that actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. This one. I think. Oh. I didn't select it. My bad. I did it again. You have to hit square. I keep hitting X. That's not what I wanted. Okay, apply. There we go. It sounds like there's somebody else in the vault, which means that there's other newbie players starting up. Actually, I think we're gonna go with a lipstick instead. Yeah, sure. That looks good, I think. And then we'll add a gloss on top of that, make them look kind of shiny. Maybe do like 80%. Oh. Okay. I think that looks good. Okay, so now we're going to go to markings. We're going to do freckles. This game actually has a lot of freckles as compared to Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4, like you could do freckles, but like they weren't like so many freckles. This one's like got a lot of freckles. Okay, we're gonna go with this one though. Wait, did that? Oh, it didn't save. Okay. Wait, can I actually? Okay, that's like the opacity of the freckles. Let's do like 80. Yeah, I think 80 looks good. Blemishes. Like, I don't know why some of these are checked. Like, I know it's just part of like the random creation that Fallout does, but they don't actually show up. And we can do scars and stuff, but I don't think we're going to do scars on this character. Or bruises. Yeah. I'm just going to make sure that like these aren't turned off. And we're not going to do any of that. Okay, there. I think that's good. I'm going to make sure that she's a little bit more muscular, because like I said, we're doing like a heavy weapons and power armor build, so I want her to look a little bit more buff. There we go. And done. now we're gonna name her, and I already decided that I was gonna call her Fang. And then we take a small picture here. Now I have a bunch of poses because I've played a lot of Fallout 76, so we'll just go with Gunslinger. There we go. That looks good. Okay. That's just basically a little introduction to the photo mode. Okay, now I'm pretty sure there's still nothing I can take in the vault. I love how the vault looks, by the way. Just because it is, like, so pristine. Like, I wish we could have more pristine stuff in our actual building of things. But before we really explore the vault here, you can rest and you can play instruments to get temporary buffs. So we're just going to do that right from the onset. When you rest in a bed, you will get an XP buff. And then when you play an instrument for well-tuned, you will get a increased AP regen, which is what we use for sprinting and what we use for VATS. And these buffs are important. Okay, we feel we're all rested. This will increase our XP gain. And then we'll play this guitar real quick. I just realized that our character has a mini nuke sitting on their dresser there. I don't know if that's a model or an actual mini nuke. Either way, I feel like that's kind of fitting for our character, because they are a heavy weapons character. And using a fat man and mini nukes are probably something that we're going to end up doing, as they are a heavy weapon. Awesome, we feel well tuned. I don't think there's anything in here we can take. However, we can use this terminal. Happy Reclamation Day. Today's the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America is waiting for us, so let's get out there. The Overseer. Okay. We've opened the remaining liquor rations for the official Vault-Tec party hats. And the official Vault-Tec party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight, and we will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. So Reclamation Day is what they are heading back out to take the wasteland. Now we can play the holotape, which has a game called Nuka Tapper, but we're just going to eject that and take it with us. And that is the only time you can get Nuka Tapper, which is like right in the beginning. And I don't think there's anything in here that we can take. No. Because we really can't take anything with us. But like, I love how pristine everything looks. Need more sugar bombs. Reminder, don't put TP on backwards. There's no right way to put toilet paper. The only thing is using toilet paper the wrong way. And if you're not using it the right way, trust me, you're gonna know. I've actually not seen these glasses in-game anywhere. These, like, lobster glasses. I think that's specifically only in the vault. Same with this Mr. Fuzzy pencil. I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere. Okay. Now let's get our Pip-Boy. This is what the standard Pip-Boy looks like. It's got that kind of, like, greenish look to it. We can change the color later if we want to. Okay, and now we are in the vault.
With nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System read go.
Yeah, so what's going on with the vault here is that all of its systems are shutting down because that is what it is scheduled to do. So we are forced to leave the vault anyways because all the systems are going to shut down. So all the residents of Vault 76 have no choice but to leave. Let's read this note. Okay. So basically this person was just writing a love note to somebody that they didn't finish, obviously when they got drunk during Reclamation Day. To somebody else in the vault. So now we're going to head on out of here.
Hello.
Hello.
At last. Today is your Reclamation Day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
I don't have bolts, but I guess so. Let's say this is my home. I don't want to leave.
It is endearing to hear how wonderful a job myself and the others have done maintaining the vault for these many months. But the food's all run out, and it's time to take what you've learned and use it. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking!
I don't think we can talk to him
Each
anymore.
standout has gear for you to pick up and use. Limit 1 per resident.
Okay.
Lots of water out there, almost all of it undoubtedly irradiated. When in doubt, boil it out.
Yeah, so that's actually important, is that we do have thirst and hunger meter. So we have to keep an eye on that.
Be on constant alert for the clickety-click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation meter.
Right away, and some stim packs.
It must be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a hostile wilderness with no running water or electricity.
Yeah, it's kind of awful, not gonna lie. If the vault wasn't scheduled to shut down, and forcibly so by like the automated systems, staying in the vault would not be a bad thing.
Heck of a party last night, eh, Mum? Good to see you all together one last time. Drunk, joyous, and not staving off a horrible death minute by minute.
Yes, you really make me want to leave. I'll take this party hat. Now we're going to go over here to the Overseer's office, as this is important for the storyline. Go over here to the Overseer's terminal. We go to the Vault Tech report. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin a process called Reclamation. Specifics will be determined automatically as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure all 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. Now, that's really strange, right? You would think that the United States government would hold control, but no, Vault-Tec wanted this vault's residents to take control of it. Which is yet again another strange thing that Vault-Tec has done. And if you're familiar with the Fallout series, Vault-Tec isn't the greatest company in the world. They've done a lot of really sketchy stuff. Alright. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. The special classes and instruction you've received about managing the vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Operation Procedures. Day-to-day duties. Your job as Overseer is to see the overall health and safety of Vault 76, avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and ammunitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. So that explains a little bit about why we haven't gotten a gun yet, because this vault does not have weapons. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. Mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown that even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault-Tec, that test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease to last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. So that's also why we have to leave the vault. Archive files. Reclamation Day has arrived. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since the vault baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple hours ago. Had to get security to help a few people with their beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees to set up just like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings and then it'll be time to head out that door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. Survival first. As instructed, we set up the survival packages as I can't speak today. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from Vault 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault-Tec says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual review 2100. Top issues. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. Morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia. Cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever, the tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means authority gets tested, more often than it should. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute a mandatory rationing, but in 2101, that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people, more than we anticipated, which means that they've been having lots of kids. Top successes. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most hardened egos, since everyone's so damn competitive. The low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff has been exemplary. exemplary. I literally cannot speak today. I don't know what's going on with me. As always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated. But another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the atrium is just amazing. So they give out a lot of awards. Matter of fact, I might have to take us back to our room real quick. Let's play the holotape.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where
I'm actually going to stop the tape and inject it. I should be able to. Yeah. Here we go. I want you guys to be able to see the subtitles.
Log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bomb fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Okay, so when I was talking about awards, this is what I was talking about. Like, annual Vault Halloween costume contest, first place. And we've got Excellence in Bravery, the Outstanding Achievement Award, Best Looking Hair, Cleanest Toilet Award, and Performance Award, Vault Hall Monitor. So yeah, this vault was like giving out awards for like every little thing. Because their vault's supposed to be full of like all these prestigious people, and therefore they needed awards to incentivize things. Okay. So now we grab our camp.
The camp is instrumental to the rebuilding of America. One 10% using rusty shack at a time.
And the camps are going to let us build our camp, obviously, but it'll let us build the things that we need. We can like watch this slide real quick. Yeah, it's just like a little tutorial saying like, oh hey, we can use our Pip-Boy. Accepting life outside the vault, because there can be all sorts of terrible shit out there. Just basically basic information. Right, personal terminal. Final notice. If anyone is found accessing this terminal and is not a member of the personnel department, you will be immediately reported to security chief, no exceptions. It doesn't matter, we're leaving the vault anyways. Correspondence. Missing Nuka-Cola Cherry. Just because we're leaving doesn't give you the right to steal from my stash of Nuka-Cola Cherry. I've been rationing those bottles for over 20 years. If I catch any of you, so help me God, there will be consequences. I realize that it may seem trivial in the light of present circumstances, but I would greatly appreciate my reassignment being processed before Reclamation Day. I have worked many years to pass all written, verbal, and physical tests to become a sanitation engineer. I have a doctorate of engineering from GSU, and I don't want to end my tenure at our Vault 76 as a soda jerk. Please let me have the accolades I earned. Thanks in advance. So, people were just forced into certain jobs here in this vault. I mean, everybody has to work and do something. But a lot of these people were, you know, really successful people before coming into the vault. Purge all records. Vault Tech's reclamation procedure is very clear. All records must be purged before our day. To be clear, after Reclamation Day, there will be no personnel department. There will be no Vault 76. Any of the projects you're in the middle of are done. If you, for some reason, can't find the time to erase your files, I'll send someone over to do it for you. You can bring it up with the Overseer if you'd like. So basically, all stuff being done here is just being removed.
Vault Tech's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work.
Okay, now we get some perk cards. By grabbing those, it'll pump us up to level 2. So, my suggestion is always dumping stuff into intelligence first. We'll take this one. Stim packs restore 15% more first aid. Actually gonna put on those glasses, I think. There we go. I don't think there's anything here. No, I think, yeah, there's a terminal. And we can hack this terminal. Okay. Now, when you're hacking terminals, you can look for, like, these brackets of any type. And these will remove duds and restore your tries at attempts to hacking it. Okay. There we go. Vault 76 security instructions. Vault 76 is one of the most highly valuable, important vaults in our network. As such, these orders must be obeyed at all costs. The future of America is at stake. Upon receiving the activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force. Any obstacles or threat that stands between you and getting the vault residents safely inside the vault must be dealt with decisively. Only authorized residents are allowed inside. All other personnel should be considered enemy combatants. The Overseer has special instruction after the activation notice. As soon as the entry procedures are complete, your team must stow all weapons in the specified containers. Further orders will then be dispensed. Trust your Overseer, obey your Overseer. Know that each and every member of your team was selected specifically for this assignment because Vault Tech's faith in you. If you work together, you will succeed. So again, they took the weapons at the end, even after they shut off the vault and everything. What they did with the weapons, we really don't know. Incident reports. Drunk and disorderly. Joe caught M. Thompson singing loudly during the night cycle. He got into Reclamation Day, or Reclamation Party stores and borrowed a six-pack. Rules say that theft mandates a lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days, everyone's out anyhow. Threw Thompson in a holding cell to sleep it off. Assault investigated. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by our old friend Jake. Jake claimed that E. Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily injury. Nakamura found a witness, and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ineffectual ass. Asked Chief whether we should nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said that Jake technically was assaulted, though, so it's dropped. God, I hate lawyers. Unauthorized access investigation. Terminal 023B. was hacked last night. Sandy investigated it, and we've got no idea who did it. The Reclamation files were accessed, however, which has the Chief furious. What does he expect? Half of these Rezzies are goddamn geniuses. How are we supposed to keep them out of restricted files? Double up the shifts so we have more eyes out there, like that'll help. Theft investigated. Another claim from Jake again, sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't want to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing a box of sugar bombs from his room. He's demanding we investigate it. One box of sugar bombs told Nakamura to drop the investigation. With Reclamation coming, we have far more important things to do. So yeah, a lot of the people in this vault seem like petty assholes that are uptight pricks. So, security logs, final entry. 25 years of service, no KIAs, one hell of a send-off. I made one last plea to arm the Rezzies before we open, denied. My solemn hope is generations from now, visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were. How we regrew America from the ashes. But I must admit I'm afraid as well. If some of the experiments in the other vaults go wrong, it can give you nightmares. And that's the only things I know about. If we can only stick together, work together, I think we can stand a chance. So this vault kind of had some information about the other vaults and the terrible shit that was going on in them. Keeping a lid on it. Had to lock down Casey for blabbing about the activation notice. The cat's already out of the bag, but orders are orders. The procedure is we announce tomorrow, but you can feel the excitement. The team keeps asking what to expect out there. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only the secondary Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt has gone wild. Lots of whispering of who is grouping up with who after Reclamation. I worry that the biggest threat to the project isn't the threat we'll face out there, it's from within. The Rezzies are a formidable lot, but give them free reign and Lord help us. Basically saying that us as the player characters, and with basically every other player character we run into the Wasteland, are technically supposed to be from 76, so who knows what anybody could do. Rundown complete. Team tore through the activation notice checklist, logs wiped, non-essential gear secured, reclamation packages acquired, etc. The whole procedure went down in record time, like we've been practicing for years. Some grumbling about unleashing the Rezzies without an overseer, keeping them in check, but overall, a good performance. So yeah, basically, Vault 76 opens, we're sent out into the Wasteland, and then that's it. So before we venture completely out into the Wasteland, I want to make note here that I am playing this game after the Wastelanders update, meaning that there will be human NPCs in the Wasteland. That is technically, every human NPC that we're going to run into is technically a year later after the events of Vault 76 opening, and after Reclamation Day. So, we're going to play this as though those people aren't in Appalachia. And we will do Wastelanders after. But we are going to run across a few of them, and we are probably going to talk to them. But just keep that in mind, that from this point forward, the human NPCs are not part of the technically canonical main storyline until the end of the main storyline. So,
goodbye, aloha, ciao, arrivederci, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, vaya con Dios, buen viaje.
That also goes to show that the vault
They
was
grow up so fast.
also very ethnically diverse. So now we head out into the wastes.